John Fettes.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too as well, sir. We're going to talk about your production of Fiddler on the Roof, and I want to read you a review. Okay?
Ooh.
No, this is cool. You're going to like this. This is definitely the way you want to start the show. I have a Facebook friend that apparently attended a performance last weekend. Okay? And this is what she wrote. She said, "Hey, Facebook friends, you must go see Fiddler on the Roof! Exclamation points. Actors Community Theater at W.I.T.Z. this weekend. It was so amazing. Beth, I'm going to say her name, Seidel,
Yes.
okay, was totally awesome. The music was superb. The acting was the best. Much talent in our town. Make your plans today."
Fantastic.
That is wonderful.
Yeah. It's funny. I saw this last night, and the lady, and I'm not going to mention her name. I wouldn't embarrass her, though I probably would embarrass her. She just sort of did a little review of your play at the WJC, and I read it to you by quote. I checked her name and everything, and that was her thoughts on this production. What are you guys doing out there?
We are working hard out there. I mean, everybody out there loves the theater. It's a wonderful group of people, and when you have that much passion on there, it just shows on it, because we've been working very hard for the last 2 months just to be able to get this together.
You know, that's what I was going to ask you. This is Fiddler on the Roof, and how long have you prepared for the program?
Oh, wow. 2 months?
2 months.
About 2 months, yes.
Since May?
May.
Wow.
Yes.
And now, this is your last weekend of performances, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about the dates and the times and all this and that, if you can.
Certainly. Well, our final dates, we have the 25th, 6th, and 27th, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The show times for those are Friday and Saturday. The show starts at 7:30. You can buy your tickets an hour in advance. They're $10 at the door. And on Sunday, it's a matinee show. It's 2 o'clock.
Okay. All right. And how's it gone so far? Well, obviously by that person, it's a wonderful performance.
It's going excellent. The group is pumped. Everybody just, it's awesome.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know anything about acting or drama, or in this case, musical. Do you guys practice during the week?
I do.
Yes. Practice at home a little bit in front of the mirror.
Okay, you don't get together as a group, or do you?
We do that too,
yes.
yeah.
We've been
But
practicing.
any free time that we usually get, we're reciting lines or just mentally going over what's supposed to be happening next on it.
I see. And so your performances are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so you do have a little time to work on things that you think you need to work on. How'd you get started in the Actors Community Actors Theater?
I started with them a long time ago. I was actually in high school, and my first production of them was a musical called Grease. And it was a phenomenal experience. I think I was probably 16 or 17 at the time. Didn't really know too much about acting. Like, I'd worked in school with it.
I was going to ask you, did you have a little bit of background being in high school and all?
Yeah, I've done a lot of choir work in high school, and then I did a few plays on it, but it's high school. There's a lot of different things that you're going to be interested in at the time. But whenever I actually joined the group, there's so many different people from different age groups on it. I mean, you get a lot of experience and, just, like I said, passion from everybody. It's a wonderful experience.
Yeah, Jill, how about you?
When I was in high school, I was in musicals and band and chorus, journalism. And then after I graduated, I was 21 or 22 and was in Pippin. And then 25 years later.
Jill, you're supposed to say 25 years old.
Well, let's be honest. 25 years later, I went back and they were like, "Well, how come you're interested, where have you been?" And I said, "Well, working, raising kids."
Sure.
And my husband says, "Find something to do." And I said, "I've got the perfect thing to do." And went and tried out.
Uh-huh. So how do you find out about these productions and all this and that? Take me through that. Probably through word of mouth for some of you.
A lot of it's word of mouth.
Yeah.
To be honest, I hadn't heard much about the musical until I actually saw some of the cast members. They were getting ready to try out, just passing through in Walmart. And they had brought it up for me and mentioned it was coming up. soon, so I had to get prepared for that. But I know that, Facebook, social media, it's a wonderful tool on there.
Yeah.
And I know that there is an Actors Community Theater page, so you'll be able to like it. They'll be able to let you know when auditions, show dates are coming up on it.
I see. How many productions with this theater group have you been in, John? Didn't mean to put you on.
No.
He's counting his fingers and toes here.
I believe this would be my fourth production.
Jill, how about you?
This is my second.
Your second one.
Yeah.
And you're going to come back, aren't you, Jill?
Absolutely. I love it. It's such a good group.
Now, let me ask you guys another question. I'm familiar with the play as well. I came from Pike Central High School, and Vance Hayes puts on the production down there and just is a marvelous musical conductor and does great jobs with our musical. And they performed Fiddler on the Roof down there. How familiar were you with the musical before you tried out?
Very familiar with it.
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, I knew the music from chorus in high school and stuff, but I had never seen it. And when I got the part, I'm Yenta in the musical, and I went home and we immediately called the libraries and got the movie and watched it, and it was like, all right, this is great.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate both of you two coming in today and speaking to us about. Tell us again the dates and the times and all this and that for the weekend.
The dates are the 25th, 26th, and 27th. 25th and 26th are at 7:30, and the 27th is at 2 p.m. The tickets are $10, and you can get them an hour in advance at the door.
And this is at VUJC?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Good luck to you. What do they say? Break a leg? Do they still say break a leg?
Yes.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
All right. Well, congratulations to both of you. Thank you so much for your time. And you heard the review. I mean, I read you the review verbatim from this lady who says you guys are just doing great, and so keep up the good work. And good luck to you. Come back and see us again.
I appreciate it. Thanks for
Oh,
having
you're
us out
welcome.
here.
You're welcome.
Thank you
John
very much.
Fettes and Jill Hasenour have been our guests this morning. They are from the Actors Community Theater and the production of Fiddler on the Roof this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at VUJC. Please take time to take that in.